You know what I am gonna make a car for? We're gonna do it. We're gonna make a skin for the GNX. Boom. Or for the GRX, I mean, GRX. So I'm going to download grx.dds. We're going to calculate it in a 240, just like this. Boom. So in case you didn't catch that, the way you do it is, I'll show you in a second, but first, once you get this part, you gotta save it. I suggest right here, well, it's super easy, just go into the skin folder, make your new folder for your new skin folder. A skin, and then I'm going to make a separate folder called map. And then we're going to change the file type to a PNG, and we're going to open map, and we're going to save it there. Easy. Save it in map. We're going to do that exact same process, but we're going to save it in our other one, skin. Make sure it's a PNG, save. Boom. Now you can get rid of this. Now the way that you pull that up, if you didn't see me do that, is you come into Content Manager, you hit the View Car button there, then you click the body of the car, just any part of the body. Actually, it does kind of matter, because this whole body is a different texture, then these individual, every single one of these individual things here is also a texture as well. As you can see, they're not connected. This whole body is connected, but those aren't. And this gold piece here is also not connected. Same with these side pieces. That's a bit weird. I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, for now we're just gonna focus on texturing the main body. Let's see. So the reason that I did that is because I like making a lot of skins. So when I open this and I go to my skins, I can easily, whenever I'm making a new skin, go to map, copy the JPEG here, and then, you know, do whatever I need to do with it, or do whatever I want to do with it. So we're going to open this JPEG in a software that I like to use called GIMP. GIMP is terrible. Don't use GIMP. You can use any photo editing software. GIMP works. It is a thing that exists. It's something to attend to related to your project. Don't worry, we've finished our payback era. We're moving on to making Assetto Corsa mods. So kind of. So I'm gonna open a second one, and you'll see why in a second, because of the way that I like to make skins, which is weird, I will admit. First thing that you're going to do here, though, is you're going to take your image and you're going to go to mode and then RGB. And I'm going to do that on both of these. Mode, RGB. And then what I'm going to do is vinyls. Main article, vinyls. They're gonna go to special, and this is the vinyls for every single car in Need for Speed Pro Street. literally all of them. So let's see here, what car do I want to make? Second channel. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with speed racers or acceleracers, so don't even look for it, honestly. Unless you want to be depressed by the content that I'm putting out on it. Like I said, I know I said yesterday that I left a little bit early to make a special video for a friend. That's what that was. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a Rio Watanabe style paint job here for the GNX, because the GNX is the bad guy car, if you remember. So not what I wanted to do. I did want to double this though, so it should automatically do that. Boom, bam, cool. So now I've got my paint job here. Actually, it might be better if I keep it the original size. The original size is pretty good. So I've got my paint job here. And let's look up a reference image. So reference image, Rio Watanabe, Evo X. That's what I'm looking for. Images. Boom. So you can see his car, it's like a nice grayish black. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over to our map here, and we're going to take the paint bucket tool, and we're going to make a nice grayish black that we like. We can see the color there on the bottom, and we're going to make a new layer, and we're going to fill that layer with the color. We want this to always be our second layer before the GRX layer. Now, one thing you can do is you can change this to multiply. So if you go here and you click the mode, multiply, sorry, not on the GRX, that needs to be on normal. The gray layer needs to be on multiply. Then it will apply it to everything under. So you can kind of see, it gives it like the shadows and everything as well. But for now, we just want to turn it off. So we're going to make it not visible. You're going to turn it back visible eventually when we're exporting the car. But for now, that's all you need. So what you can do is you can take your image. So I'm going to take my hood that I have here of Rio's car. And this is the hood of the GRX. So I'm going to take this, give it a nice rotation here. So you can shift R to rotate, or you can click here as well, or you can go to layer, transform, and rotate clockwise, counterclockwise 180, or arbitrary rotation, which is any amount of rotation. Then I'm going to upscale, and I'm going to move it to be exactly where I want. So because of the way this works, you can kind of see, boom. So I'm going to put this one on multiply, and we can see what it would look like on the car. Boom. That's nice. That's nice, right? Like that. But you can see that it's clipping into some of the other parts over here on the side. So what we can do is we can grab our eraser and we can kind of run along here and pick off all the little straggling bits that are kind of going to the other pieces on the side here. Boom. Boom. Nice. Awesome. So you can do that, definitely. And then I'm going to keep going. So you can use your magnetic lasso or your rectangle select to select stuff. I'm just going to go for a free select lasso, and I'm going to grab... We're going to grab the Rio here. Just this little bit. We're going to Control C and Control V over here. Oh, no. Yep, Control C. And then Control V. No, that's not what I want. What are you doing, game? Why are you doing this? Come on. You know what I want. Come on. Stop being a meanie game. Okay. Control C. Why are you doing that? What is wrong with you, game? Oh, I know what it's doing. I know what it's doing. I still have the top selected, don't I? It still thinks, yeah, it still thinks I have the top selected. This is a rectangle select. So you just gotta go to your rectangle select, and you've gotta hit no thank you, and then you've got to use your free lasso. I forgot that you have to undo the rectangle select before you can use the free select. That's fine. Perfect. Nice. So I've got my Rio. So I'm going to shift to rotate it, Shift R, and I want it to go here. but oh, it's a bit too big. Or you know what? No, that's the perfect size, actually. I lied to you. That is the perfect size. We're going to keep it like that. Let's grab something else, though. Let's grab this little middle bit here. This looks cool. I like this. Boom. Just like this. Easy. Bam. That's a cool looking middle bit. And I did the exact same thing again. Bam. Okay, so let's click. So you go to your rectangle select and then you click to unselect everything in like a random area. And then bam, 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 bam. Cool. Control V. Easy. Shift R to rotate. Boom. And place him right there. Oh yeah, easy. Now let's fill out this little bit above the hood. Let's rectangle select this. Control C, Control V. Boom. Give it a nice arbitrary rotation. Shift R. Rotate. Shift R to, or Shift S. Sorry, Shift S is to scale. Boom. Shift S scales everything. Easy. And what else do I want to grab? I want to grab these stars here. These stars are cool. Unselect with your shift and then boom, 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 boom. Nice. Control C, Control V, and move this along the right side. Cool. So we have part of a skin now. So what we're going to do is we're going to re-get that gray layer and we're going to file and export as, and then you're going to export it to your skin, but you're going to change the file type to a .dds image. Export. Easy. Export. Now you can check how it looks in game. So by selecting this little thing here, you might not be able to actually see it. So I picked the wrong one. I picked my skin one, but that's fine. Really, you can kind of get it going quickly. There we go. There we go. So the thing that multiply does is it can make your images look weird. So I suggest not really having it on your images. So what I'm going to do actually in a second is I'm going to take it off the bride. But you can see this all looks good. You can see where it's placed on the car, how it's looking. That looks nice. I like that. Cool, cool, cool. So these little bits here are on the car, so I can't change those. Okay. So let's keep going. So these side bits here I can change. I do know that. We're gonna take that gray and we're gonna make it, actually, you know what, the gray's fine. This we're going to unmultiply it, change it to normal. Boom, easy. Now if I export it again, you can just hit export to trx.dds again, and boom, cool. Sick, right? Pretty cool. Not bad at all. What are these little side wing parts? I'm gonna try and find those on the car. The thing is, you kind of just have to do some experimenting to figure out where everything is. Obviously some things are obvious to figure out, like that's obviously the back, these are the sides of the car, these are like the side panels that I was showing you before, side skirts, but some of the other things aren't as obvious sometimes, so you kind of got to figure it out. Good. Anyway, oh yes, what am I going to do now? So once you've made your skin, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to content, cars, and then you're going to find the car that you made the skin for just by scrolling or by searching for it with the search function. So we're going to go GRX here, hit search T180 GRX. Perfect. Next we're going to pick the skin that we made it for. This one, skin. I'm actually going to rename it right now because it is not skin anymore. It is now rename Watanabe. Oh, is it open in another program? Oh, I have it open in GIMP technically. Discard changes. I guess it's technically open in here. If I do that, then that should be fine. Alright, so I still want to rename my folder. So we're going to rename it Rio. Boom. We're going to go back to Content Manager. We're going to find our car. So I'm going to search up GRX. Boom. Boom. So where's my... This one should be Rio. Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by going to Update Preview. What the Update Preview is going to do is it's going to take your car and it's going to update it to look like how it does in game. Awesome, right? So now you have a livery image. You can actually see what you have here. Skin livery is missing. So what you're going to do is you're going to generate new livery icon. You're not going to generate a random one and you're not going to set up one. You're just going to generate a new one. And you're going to hit OK. And then you're going to go to the same thing here. Boom. So now you have a little livery thing here automatically. Next what you can do is you can go to, sorry, not find information. Awesome, right? Looks awesome. How do you change the names and everything of stuff in the game is the question. I remember how to do it. I just have to figure it out. Setups maybe? No. Oh god, how do I do it? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Let me find it. GRX skin. Yes, there is a way to change the driver and team and number and stuff like that. The way that you can do it is you just go to folders and you go to skin. This is the manual way to do it. Take the default skin, take the UI _ skin notepad and copy and paste it into your new one. Then open it up. It's just a notepad and you can change all of your stuff here. So you can change Rio's number. Let's see, I'll give him an arbitrary number. 67. Team. Change the team from Royalton Industries to Apex Glide. Driver name to Rio Watanabe. And then change the skin name from GRX to EvoX. There we go. And then you simply just file, save, close. And then that should all be in Content Manager. If I have everything correct. How do you look at that again? It should just be in content. Content under the skin, compiled, yes, blah blah blah. Class, torque, brand, Railton. Yeah, that's alright. Okay, cool. All good. That means your skin is all good to go. I'm gonna try it. Let's try it in game. How does it look? Let's take a peek. So cute. Next time it'll be with chocolate. Yes. Yes. Do chocolate. Well, isn't this one of the cars of all time? Let's see here. Stop. Photo mode. That looks pretty good. I like how shiny but like red coated the parts are. That's kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Oh, why does that look really nice? That's my skin. Cool. And if you're following along, that's your skin too. Awesome. Well, I think that was a productive stream, guys. I need to go edit these stream pieces.